Well, hello, my friends. It is November 11th of 2019. This video is about thrash metal. Thrash metal is a style of metal music that originated in the early 1980s. 1981 and 1982 would have been the beginnings of thrash metal. Thrash metal largely started in the US, especially places like California and New York. However, other countries had prominent thrash scenes as well, and would include countries like Germany and Canada. This style of music was heavily influenced by the new wave of British heavy metal and also the early hardcore punk movement. Some of the bands that would have had a significant influence on the style of music would include groups like Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, Motorhead, Venom, Diamond Head, Saxon, Black Flag, the Dead Kennedys, Minor Threat, and the Misfits. Some of the qualities of this music include very fast tempos, complex guitar riffs, tremolo picking, lots of very intense chugging patterns, intense drumming, very extreme guitar solos. The vocals are typically shouted, barked, or screamed. The lyrics would discuss a variety of different issues, everything from social and political issues to science fiction and the occult. This music reached its peak popularity in the late 1980s, sometime around 1988 or 1989. It declined in popularity beginning in the early 1990s, sometime around 1991 or 1992. This is for a variety of different reasons, some of which include the uprising of death metal and also the uprising of the second wave of black metal. Some thrash metal bands broke up, some continued on, and also some other bands changed their style of music to be more commercially acceptable, and those would include bands like Metallica and Megadeth. Some of the bands that did split up would later regroup beginning in the 2000s. So some of the styles of music that thrash metal influence would be death metal and also the second wave of black metal. Okay, so I have a list of 15 thrash metal bands here. I consider these to be some of the most essential and important thrash metal bands. I'm just going to go through the list and I'm going to mention a few things about each band. Okay, so let's get right into it. Metallica, obviously everybody knows about Metallica. They've been around since 1981. They're still active. They're from San Francisco, California. They have 11 full lengths, and they also released a collaboration album in 2011 with Lou Reed. The next band is Slayer. They've also been around since 1981. From California, they have 12 full lengths, 2 EPs. They're still active, however, they're on their farewell tour, and that will be concluding at the end of November of 2019. Anthrax, they've been around since 1981. They're from New York. They have 12 full lengths and 9 EPs. Megadeth, they've been around since 1983. They're from California. They have 15 full lengths and 6 EPs. Exodus, they've been around since 1979. Still active, they're from San Francisco. They have 11 full lengths, and they've also released a lot of demos. Testament, they've been around since 1986. Still active, they're from Oakland, California. They have 12 full lengths and 1 EP. Overkill, they are from New York. They've been around since 1980. Still active. They have 19 full lengths and 5 EPs. Nuclear Assault. They are from New York. They've been around since 1984. Still active. 6 full lengths and 3 EPs. Death Angel. Death Angel have been around since 1982. They're still active. They're from San Francisco, California. They have 9 full lengths and 2 EPs. Okay. Sepultura. Sepultura are from Brazil. They've been around since 1984. They're still active. They have 14 full lengths and 12 EPs. Annihilator. Annihilator are from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. They've been around since 1984. Still active. They have 17 full lengths and 1 EP. Voivod. Okay, Voivod have been around since 1981. Still active. They're from Quebec, Canada. They have 14 full lengths and 5 EPs. Creator. Creator have been around since 1984. Still active. They're from Germany. They have 14 full lengths and 5 EPs. Sodom. They have been around since 1981. Still active. They're from Germany. They have 15 full lengths and 7 EPs. Okay, and the last band on the list is Destruction. They're another band from Germany. They have been around since 1982, still active. They have 16 full lengths and 4 EPs. So that is my list of essential and important thrash metal bands. I can definitely appreciate thrash metal. It's not my personal favorite style of metal music, but yeah, I definitely appreciate certain thrash metal bands quite a lot. All right, so that is my list, or that is my video of thrash metal. Hopefully you learned something, and you have yourselves a good day. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.